Alright, what's up, guys? Anime Sauce. So, we got a review for you. Now, I just happened to watch this one a couple days ago. I was waiting for it to fully finish, and it has been finished for a while because it was last year, I think, is when it came out. It's been on I got a long list of things I'm watching, but I finally sat down and watched it. You know what? I'm glad I did because I enjoyed it. I really did. So, today we're going to be talking about Parasyte. Yeah, that's the anime with alien stuff, whatever. So, let's break it down. The premise of this anime is little alien things, little worm alien things come down and they are infecting people's heads to I'm assuming take over or exterminate the human race. That's specified later. But the main character is the worm attempts to get into his brain, is blocked by his headphone when he's sleeping, tries to get in through his nose, wakes up, sneezes, and the worm comes out. He notices it. He jumps at him. He blocks it with his arm, and it infects his arm. So that's not a spoiler of any kind because that's the premise of the show, how it starts, because it infects his arm. Now, apparently, when it infected his arm, he used his headphones as a tourniquet and cut off his circulation to where the worm could not go further up his forearm. So, because that happened, I guess the worm only has a limited amount of time to get to the brain, and if it doesn't, it infects whatever part of the body it entered through, and he is entered through his arm, so his hand becomes an alien. It's his right hand that became the alien, and it can talk and it has its own mind and personality. Now, if it does successfully get into your mind, it takes over your body, and you're no longer a person, you're dead. So, with that, the outline of the premise is the main character is basically trying to cope with his new alien hand, at the same time trying to save people from getting killed by other alien taking over people. Because, a big outrage comes out that people are dying left and right. They don't know why, and the alien's like, oh, it's my people killing those people. So he's like, oh, we gotta take care of this. We gotta handle this. But at the same time, he doesn't like killing, and the alien doesn't care. It's like the alien's an emotionless version of a person, because the only difference between the aliens and the humans, once an alien infects a human, is the simple fact that they can, their head can morph into like a hungry hippo type deal, and it eats people to stay alive. Now, the only difference physically besides that is their bodies are still pretty much the same. They have enhanced, speed, strength, and all that good stuff. Sure, added bonuses, but the body itself is pretty much normal in a sense to where if you shoot it or cut an artery and it bleeds out, it's gonna die. Because it's not just a self-healing instantaneous thing. It can heal, but if it's cut, like if you garrote it, man, and slice that head, oh yeah, he's done. So they're not really that much more awesome. They are just because of the extra sprinkled bonuses of strength and speed and stuff, true. But if 10 line cops shoot that thing to death, it's gonna die. It's not, so that's just the case. And if you take out the heart, it can die, just like a person. You take out their heart, it'll die. Now, they do have the ability to move from one person to another if the new host accepts the parasite. So, but that that's the basic outline of what it's about. And basically, guy gets infected, tries to save the rest of the world, or not the world, but whatever cities he's in. So, other than that, that's the story. It's not that awesome of a story. It's not like but man, it's good in a sense that it's different. Because sure, there's like alien animes and stuff out there, but I had this one was like a calm yet had enough blood in it to be cool, because if it's gonna have head morphing teeth and crunching on people's heads, I need some blood. I don't need no little drips. I need some blood that's at least realistic in a sense where it's gonna puddle everywhere. And there's a decent amount of blood in there for this show, and it's definitely TVMA if you don't want to watch it. But it's got action. It's got blood and guts. It's got heads cutting off and all that good stuff. And the soundtrack to this show is awesome, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's got some sick music to it. The intro's cool. Whenever there's a fight, it's got like some dubstep techno type deal. Oh, sick, man. I love this soundtrack. I'm gonna look it up and check what songs those are, because it's got a sick soundtrack. You're gonna dig that soundtrack if you're into the EDM, techno-y, dubstep-y type stuff. I am, so I was instantly digging it. I didn't even notice it at first. I was like, hold on, wait, why does it sound so sick, man? It's making me more amped for the scenes that it plays in, because I'm like, oh man, yes, get it. But other than that, it's cool because it's different. He's got a talking hand, and the hand is just a cold-blooded, wants to do its thing, and he's still human, and just stuff happens throughout the show that makes character development is definitely there in a sense of reverse. If I don't want to tell you, but reverse and forward is a big mix-up when it comes to the characters in this show, because the aliens develops different ways, and the human develops a different way. So all in all, I'd give it a go, man. If you want to watch it, if you were even thinking about it, go ahead and watch it. Would I buy it? I would buy it if it was on sale. I don't like paying full price for a lot of things, but especially DVDs, or Blu-rays. But this one was good enough to where I'd add it to the collection, because it definitely has rewatchability for me. I enjoyed it like that, and definitely worth it. So everything's a go. Buying it on sale, yeah. Rewatchability, I say a go. Definitely good. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Definitely would watch it again if the moment arrives. But I got too big of a list of things to watch. But definitely give it a look. The art style's pretty good. It's decent. It's not terrible. It's not fantabulous, but it's good. But other than that, yeah, give it a go, man. Definitely give it a watch. If you are even thinking about it, give it a watch, because it's there. It's 24 episodes. One more thing, yeah, I did forget to reiterate that it does fill the manga from beginning to end. The anime does adapt the manga from beginning to end, so you don't have to worry about a season 2, and the manga's done too. So yeah, it's full. This is the whole thing, just laid out on a silver platter, which I enjoy. I love when they do that. So if you like that, that's another reason to watch it, so you don't have to worry about what ifs. So give it a go. That's it, man. That's that review for that one. I say it's a go. Definite win. Other than that, I revealed the first item of the giveaway. Look for the next one next weekend, and that'll be it for today. So I'm Anime Sauce, and I'm out.